Firstly, I want you to tell us a bit about what you were doing before you became OBA, and how easy was it for you to let go your life out there before you took up the OBAship?
You see, it's not that smooth, but you see, whatever God has ordained or destined or programmed into one's life, if it's from God, it will definitely come to pass. You see, from my growing up, to be honest with you, I didn't know that one day I will be what I am now. But all through my life, all the stages I've passed through, honestly, what I needed to be what I am today. Because before, I want to refer back to the last 10 or 15 years, I've been friends to prominent and important OBA in Yoruba land. I've been very close to them. It was like a training school for me. When I'm with my other brother OBAs, or with Olofa especially, I always say I'm the first graduate of Olofa Royal Academy, because I'm very, very close to Olofa, very, very close to him. It's my friend, it's my brother, it's my benefactor. I'm close to Olegushi, I'm close to Onyofife, and I'm close to Alafin. These are the people I was very close to until when I ascended the throne, and they've all been instrumental to what I became. But before I got to the throne, I read banking and finance in the school, so I had my share of working in the bank for some years. I worked for a bank called Commercial Bank Leone in those days. I was there for 9 years.
Yes, sir.
No, in Nigeria, it's owned by Nigerian and French people. They call it CBCLN, Commercial Bank Leone. It's in about 60 countries all over the world. But it's a French bank, and Nigerians had interest in it. So I left banking industry in 1999, moved to England, London precisely. So I was in London for 10 years. It was during the period I was in London that the bank changed name. They bought the shares of the French people and changed the name to Capital Bank. And after some years, Access Bank acquired Capital Bank. So I am a trained banker, and I also have my share of working experience in banking. When I was in London, my mind was always at home, because there's this Yoruba saying that so I was not, because I didn't go with my family, but if I had wanted to be comfortable and settle down there, I would go with my family. I would not think about coming back home. There are many people like that, but every time it always re-echo in my head that Radio Kisuta. So then I would say, okay, if Radio Kisuta, then if I come back to Nigeria, I've reached a certain level in my life, how am I going to maintain that standard? I must think of something to be doing. Then my wife was working with Insider magazine. She's actually a co-founder. When she left TEL, moved to Insider, I think there were about 6 or 8 then. And I think she has to think of being a publisher, to have her own publication. And thank God she listened to me. She registered Scroll magazine and she started it. But there's this instinct, maybe it's direction from God that is always driving me. So when she started the magazine, then at a point I said, okay, how many copies do you print weekly? He said about 10,000. I said 10,000. And what's your sales figure like? What are the returns, the on sales? So after I told her, I said, please don't go beyond 5,000. If you have so much volume of unsold, they started 5,000. And I asked, what does it cost you to print 5,000? How do you get the input, like papers and other things. Then how much do you pay printers to do the job for you? So after she has told me all that, then I saw an opportunity for myself that I think it's time now for me to come back. And if I come back, there's no problem again thinking of what I will be doing for myself. Then I procure printing equipment from Isle of Wight. It's an island after Portsmouth. You know, Portsmouth is in England. Portsmouth is like Lagos, very close to the sea. Then after Portsmouth, you board a ferry to go that Isle of Wight. So I went there. So I brought printing equipment. Then I told her, I said, I've solved about 85% of your problem. You just write your story, do your production, then bring it to me. I will print for you. But you are going to pay minimal cost that will cover the cost of doing that job for you. And she agreed. So that's how I established a printing press in Shomolu. And our production is once in a week. So we now seize that opportunity of taking commercial jobs from people. But when it's time for our production, we stop all job because the magazine must come out as at when due because it has to be circulated nationwide. So that was keeping me busy. And after a while, you know, every job, if you don't give your 100%, people will take advantage of you. And with the mentality that I brought, so my worker, they will be taking jobs from outside without letting me know. So when I close my job, they will stop it. They will not be working on the one they brought in themselves. So and at times they will tell me the machine is faulty. They will have colluded with the engineers and some other people. Then I started feeling frustrated. I can't just sit down in a fixed place and be waiting for income from this business. It's not enough to sustain me. I have to move about. Somebody now advised me that what I should do, I should get somebody on an agreement basis. Since I've been in the business for a while, I know the peak period, I know the off period. We should agree that on peak period is what will pay me, off period is what will pay me. That by so doing, I will be free to do some other things. So we agree on that. Those that were working for me agreed to enter into that contract with me. And I discovered that when I was paying them salary, they will come to work 10 o'clock in the morning, at times 11, they will complain it's traffic. One of them will say they live very far, like such place like Oshun something, Isheri Oshun, that's the Jibu side. But when I now contracted the business, even Sunday that they don't come to work, they will come. They don't have closing time anymore. I said, well, so this how life is in Nigeria, but it's very bad for people to have that type of attitude. Then I went to farming, so I partnered with a friend, so I planted cashew. And you know, cashew, the gestation period is 3 to 5 years. So while that one is growing, so put cassava and maize and some other things into it. And I also take publishing jobs from other people just to augment a living. Until 2014, when my predecessor died, I went home. So September 2nd, 2014. So I never see myself as succeeding in. I never thought it's possible because we are related. He was my uncle. So I never thought, I could succeed in. So I went home for his burial. So when I got home, and people say, Kabiyesi Day. I said, Kabiyesi Day in what sense? What do you mean? How can you be referring to me as Kabiyesi Day? The late king was my uncle. So how is that possible? You know, the elders, two of them now called me and I said, look, you are taking over from this person. I said, how is it possible? We bear the same surname. It's my uncle. There are other ruling houses. One of the elders now told me that, look, you have 2 ruling houses in your family, that he used one. The other one is still available. and you can make use of it if you want to. Because at this moment, if all the ruling houses are combined together, you are the best candidate for the throne. It's just for you to show interest. To show interest, that's all. There's no problem. Then I said, okay, no problem. I came back. I said, this will just want they want to turn it to politics, and they want to turn it to money-making machine. So I will just be, when people want to make money from you, they will be telling you all sorts of things that it's not possible. Then I didn't get in touch with them. When they come, I will not pick their call. Then at a point, I started having some dreams, strange dreams, and all the things that I've gone through when I was growing up till that moment started appearing in my dreams. And I said, wait, what's the meaning of this? Then the late king appeared to me and he said, young man, what's the problem with you? This seat has been vacant for long, and I came, I could not find you on it. So what's the matter with you? I said, how is that possible? You just vacated the seat and you're asking me that the seat is vacant. He said, it's for you. And that's why I've not departed completely. I want to ensure that you are seated on that seat before I go. I said, Gabi, I beg, leave me. What I'm going through and what I'm facing is enough. It's very scary. It's enough to drive me crazy. I'm not interested. He says a lie. So let me tell you, those one you are seeing is minute. It's like 5% of those one that you cannot see. So don't be scared. That seat is your own. You must. Okay. So all sorts of things were just coming. Then my grandfather too appeared to me. My father. I said, I don't know, all these things you are telling me that I should show interest for me. How am I going to do it? And you won't believe it. Over time, roads started opening. People started making approaches to me, both the kingmakers, people from my family, people from the town, elders. And at a point I asked, I quarreled with, because when people started approaching me, then I went to Ashwaju of my town. I said, Chief, because his age mate with my dad. I said, this is what people are telling me to do, and you are the Ashwaju of our community, and you've been around for a very long time. I want to seek your advice. He said, no, don't even go there. It's not possible now. It's not, you think it's Togo's something. You think you are in Togo or you are in England. Togo where a Yedema will live and a Yedema will take over, or in England when the father leaves, the son will take over. I said, well, Chief, you are too harsh. You didn't even ask me what are the document that I have that could enable me. He said, no, it's not possible, no way. Then I left. So for 1 year, we quarreled. We were not talking. I'll give you the brochure that was printed from, when you read it, it said impossible, possible. Because at my first contact with him, that's what he told me. He said impossible. So after about a year, he now called me. He said, you are quarreling with me. You've not been talking to me, and I know why. It's because of what I told you. He said, I have not changed my position, except you have a document contrary to the opinion that I have heard about you. But they sowed dummy to him that my predecessor deliberately altered the declaration to favor me, so that if his son could not succeed him, then his nephew will take over. So I now took the document to him. So when he saw the document was signed by Dauda Adegbenro. He was the Minister for Local Government Shifting since 1957. Because originally we used to have 3 ruling houses. But by 1957, it was increased to 5 ruling houses. So my own ruling house, ATOYEBI, was increased to 2 ruling houses. So my uncle used the other one, while the other one became available for me to utilize. So after we spoke, he was convinced and he said, "Oh, fantastic! This is what I need. That I work on documents and proof. That is some people that came to him and sold dummy. That the journey has now started, and he didn't look back since that point till when I ascended the throne. There are other contestants too, and you face so many challenges, both physical and spiritual and financial, but I thank God I'm favored. It's just to the glory of God, because I cannot say I'm the best, or because I'm there now that there is something that I did that others did not do, to the grace of God Almighty, because He's the one that made it possible. If He did not want me to be there, I would not get there. And I know putting me there is for a purpose, and the journey has started. So I thank God and I give all the glory to Him. It's unfortunate that we have not met before now. If you had attended the coronation, it was more than a carnival. It was attended by over 10,000 people. And all Louisville and more than 150 traditional rulers in Yoruba land, all of them. I mean, if Oni Alafin could be in a place, who else would not like to be there? Oni Alafin, you've not watched okay, I'll send some clips to you on Oni came, Alafin came, Olofa came, Oluwo, so many.
How do you feel that is?
Oh God. It was dream come true, and honestly, seeing them around, I was so happy, because it was not easy to those two heavyweights. It's only government that can bring both of them together. It has never happened, except during Olofa's coronation, when Onishijuade and Alafin met after so many years. But after that period, except on government invitation, that's when you see the two of them. But because of my personal relationship with the two of them, so you have to invite. And Alafin is a stickler to time. I told him the program will start at 11 o'clock, and he got there 11:15. I'm telling you, he was there 11:15. Oni had a busy schedule. I think he had an appointment in Abuja, so he flew in from Abuja by charter flight. Same day, same time, Aregbesola, Minister for Internal Affairs, and the Deputy Governor, they were all waiting in Ife for him to commission a project. And because of the importance of Apomu to Ife, he ignored that. He came straight to my coronation, and he was among the last OBA that left the grant. He was so happy, and their presence and other prominent OBA in Yoruba land has been adding goodwill to the throne and to my town. So, and I give God all the glory.